Race number 6 is a beauty. This is the Go for 2 and 5 Winter Championship final. And as we have a look at the field, the races over the 1400 metres, we'll have a look at the pass runs of McLurch and also Motivator and D-Picked, and hear from the trainer of McLurch in David Harrison.
Others to keep an eye on are Blues Guitar, who's working his way up in distance, Casual Wolf, who's been racing for a fair while now, Metal Power, also Reactive Thunder, who won at Belmont 2 starts ago, Storm on Buyer, who ran third here at Belmont last Saturday, and also Surprise Impact from the Neville Parnham yard.
Now, the first of the replays is McLurch. About 3 weeks ago at Belmont Park, McLurch on the inside of Mr. Diagnosis. They'd sprinted right away from the rest of the field, and McLurch looked in trouble halfway up the straight before finding plenty.
5 lengths to the good of Vindaloo. Over on the outside, running fourth, Elsie the Eagle, and then the grey Silvermorn. Back on the inside from Lawbook, extricated 3 wide, going around the outside in front of Jinx King. Then Metal Power back near the inside as Kaleido when they approach the corner. Canduff and Sir Grilla well back, and Triple D Stone Motherless last. McLurch though dropped off Mr. Diagnosis, kicked nearly 2 in front, balancing up 3 lengths away. Elsie the Eagle starting to make ground. Lawbook, Jinx King, here are the swoopers, and Silvermorn getting up near the inside. McLurch off his feet. Mr. Diagnosis comes again though. Here's Elsie the Eagle sprouting wings, and Jinx King. McLurch isn't done with yet. He rallies strongly. He does this, McLurch. He fights back and has denied Mr. Diagnosis. McLurch beat Mr. Diagnosis.
Here's the trainer of McLurch, David Harrison, with Wes Cameron at Belmont on Wednesday.
David, you have to be happy with the form of McLurch.
Yeah, Wes, he's a lovely horse. He's got a lot of ability, and he's shown that ever since he started racing, yeah.
Good strong victories. He's 2 runs back from a spell. He doesn't shirk the task.
No, he's a tough horse. They took him on last time, and they were entitled to go past him, but he just dug deep, and he just keeps going to the line. Yeah.
Meets a couple of handy ones on paper. Motivator engaged along with Storm on Buy, but just on those 2 wins, he's got to be the one to beat.
I think so. Wes, yeah, 59.5. We're claiming 3, so it's not an ideal weight, but he's probably earned his weight anyway, and I think if he lets him roll along, he should be hard to beat for sure, yeah.
Another pass run to have a look at is the pass run of Motivator. He's currently 4th back on the fence in the pink and white colours of Bob Peters.
At the 700 they go. Mari Park Special leading the way, coming along the side of the track, 3/4 of a length over Amber Ale, and then 2 lengths to the favourite West River Charlie, which has moved up 1 off the fence third, and he's tracking the 2 leaders with 500 to go. 1.5 lengths to Motivator, back racing on the inside of Western Force. Then came the old fellow Emphasis, Bold Ransom, followed further back by Try a Tune, and a gap away then crossing Jordan, Diamonds and Chalk. They come to the 300 though, and Amber Ale levelled up with Mari Park Special to fight it out with West River Charlie. Motivator back near the inside, finding a bit of room, coming quickly as West River Charlie grabs the leaders. Motivator finishing full of running on the fence, but West River Charlie had grabbed the lead, and West River Charlie a little too good for Motivator. Amber Ale.
Next pass run to have a look at is the last run of D-Picked. D-Picked is back a conspicuous last in the yellow colours.
Mid-time, and the tail ender is D-Picked and would be spotting the leader about 8 or 9 lengths at the 600. It's Valisha going very quickly in front, nearing the bend. Kadar up, sitting at its flanks, running second. Alchemic with a sweet run behind them third. Bold Ransom trying to poke up near the fence, 4th on straightening. Then came Arivian. Ellentone Park handy enough, but they balance up, and Valisha given a little more rain. Leads narrowly. Kadar quickly loomed up to within about a 1/2 length of it. 2 lengths away Alchemic, but Valisha fights back. It's Valisha, Kadar and Alchemic from Bold Ransom, and then Easy Nick off from last. D-Picked is rattling home. It's Valisha, Kadar, Alchemic, D-Picked, and mid-time coming between them. Alchemic, D-Picked, wide out, D-Picked and mid-time. Mid-time, D-Picked. On the outside, D-Picked and mid-time together.
Selections in race number 6. And this is the Winter Championship final. I'm going to go with the 2 horses that have got their future in front of them in numbers 1 and 2, McLurch and Motivator. I think Shane Gilchrist has claimed he can attend to the pace out in front. I wouldn't be surprised to see William Pike tracking wherever he goes, and these 2 can fight out the finish. 1 on top, McLurch, to beat 2 Motivator, and down the bottom to number 9, Surprise Impact. Look, he may have been out of form, this horse, Surprise Impact, but there is a run there 3 starts ago where he was second to McLurch, and there's a good weight swing back to the Neville Parnham trained galloper Surprise Impact. 1, 2 and 9 for me in race 6. Dion?
Number 2 for me, Motivated to Win. It was a good run first up, and if he's improved slightly on that run, I think he'll be winning here, especially now getting up to the 1400, which the distance he's won at, that should suit him a lot better. For second, I'm going to go number 3, D Picked. It was a good win last start. I know he probably didn't beat the best field, but the way he done it in coming from last on a day which was actually favouring front runners. I've put McLurch back to third, number 1, for the sake that young Shane Gilchrist is riding it. Shane rides good, but I know he's a very tricky horse to ride, and it does help if you've ridden the horse before and that you know him. And Richard Rhodes rides the horse very well, especially because he does a lot of track work on him. So I'm going to put McLurch back to third, so numbers 2, 3 and 1 for me.
All right, last week we told you all about the racing guide. It is the guide that you need up there in Singapore for all your selections down here in Perth racing. Speed maps, selections, everything you need. Racing guide available at all the usual outlets. Let's take a break here on the Perth Racing Preview.